How's it going, everyone? I'm here on holidays in Pamplona and I'm walking past this fire station and I can't help but think about the firefighters, the retained firefighters back home who are currently wondering why the Labour Court recommendations are such a kick in the teeth. Let me give you a wee contrast, okay? I've been coming to this city for around 20 years now, and see these guys, they are held in such high regard here. The people of this city love their bomberos. They are permanent, full-time positions. They get paid leave. They get levels to go up for every extra bit of training that they do. They get increased pay for more qualifications. They have promotions. They have pensions. And I'm telling you now, these people are seen as heroes, and there is no recruitment or retention crisis in the fire service in Pamplona. But here's the thing. The firefighters that I know, they could walk into a job here. There isn't much difference between the roles, the responsibilities, the risks involved. And if these guys got together and started sharing stories about what they do, I can guarantee you there wouldn't be much difference. And they would have a shared respect and honour for each other. So what's the difference? The difference is that our government, our local authority, instead of using this current dispute as an opportunity to get real, listen to the experience of retained firefighters, transform this service, do what's right by our heroes. No, instead our government is forcing them to vote on an insulting set of recommendations from the Labour Court, which they'll have to vote on in the next couple of weeks. And what you'll have then is you'll have government people, senior people in the fire service, spinning the recommendations, telling you that they're positive, a stepping stone, blah, 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 blah. We're going to get 400 extra firefighters in the retained service. Sure, we're 400 short. So what are we doing? Bringing it up to where it should be. And that's a positive, that's a spin. Sure, there's reasons why we can't get them. And let's not forget, we have TDs in Ireland this year got a €2,000 increase on their basic salary, and that doesn't even include expenses. So they're up to now €107,000 a year. That's their salary, 107,000, and that doesn't even consider yet the expenses that they get for how far they live from the Dáil. And if let's look at the people who don't live far from the Dáil, even the Dubs, TDs who are in the Greater Dublin area, they get €9,000 unvouched expenses in the TAA, that's the travel and accommodation allowance. Don't even talk about ministers, lads. So when they come out and start telling the general public that, the firefighters need to accept this deal, they're being greedy, they're being unreasonable, ask them out straight, would they accept it? And I just want to say, folks, that we might be all spectators at the moment for all the scandals that are happening in the country. We're watching it all play out in front of us. But make no mistake that if our firefighters need to go on strike again, and our government and maybe senior people in local authorities start telling you that you need to encourage them to take the deal right now, we all need to check ourselves, because we either support our retained firefighters, we either listen to them, we either allow them to express their needs, or we buy into the spin machine that just wants to cut the legs from under them, give them a deal to shut them up, put them back in their box. And if things might get uncomfortable, folks, if the guys vote to reject the Labour Court recommendations, and that means they go back into the world of striking, then we need to decide where we stand on that. And we either stand with them and support them and really put the pressure on government to really do what's right. And I know that again, as I say, I'm here on holidays because I can be on holidays. Think of all the little things that our retained firefighters, if a retained firefighter that I know is on holidays right now, they'd be wondering, is there enough lads back there to man the station? And how do you have a holiday when that's your reality? So let's pay attention, folks. I know there's lots of other things grabbing our attention at the moment, but check in with your firefighters and check in with how they are and ask them what they think of the recommendations. Let that guide you, because I'm thinking of them. And when I get back, I'll be standing with them again. Take care, folks.